right, let's see what is going on that you don't see when it comes to you and your life. All right, what is going on with the viewer that they don't see? All right, you got some unfinished business that you don't see. A cycle has not closed out for you. The Royal card is coming up in reverse. So there's some sort of cycle that is unfinished. It hasn't closed out. There could be a lack of closure that you're unaware of. Let's see, what is this around? We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Devil card in reverse. The High Priestess is in reverse. And then we got the Ten of Swords upright. So what this is telling me, we got 3 major arcana that's showing up for you guys. What this is telling me is that there's some sort of unfinished business that I feel like is keeping you stuck and stagnant from being independent. There's something that's holding you back that you're not aware of, and it's blocking you from being completely free. Here's the deal. You may have broken free from something toxic, like a relationship or a job. I don't know. But there's something that you did physically. You physically broke free from something. However, with the High Priestess in reverse, that's telling me that there's still something here that you're not seeing. Even though you broke free physically, there's something here that you're not seeing. There's some sort of mystery, some sort of secret, some sort of unawareness, lack of around your intuition with the High Priestess in reverse. You're not seeing something clearly. And it has to do with some sort of painful ending with this 10 swords. You don't want to see something painful end. Oh, I almost wanted to cry. What happened? Because the energy that I got, like right away, you don't want to see something painful end. And the thing about it, I can see why. Because for some of you, like I said, you broke free from something toxic, but there's something here. You're not aware that you don't want to see it end, even though it's toxic. Because for some of you, this could be a toxic mother. The Empress in reverse. This could be a toxic mother holding you back. Because it's like from being independent, holding you back from standing on your own and letting go. So even though you may have broke free from it, this is not something that you are consciously wanting to do. You may think you do, but consciously you don't want it because this could be a significant person in your life. I don't know, maybe was somebody crying? Okay, I feel like someone could have cried, but for some reason I felt like crying around that. It's like, I don't want this to end. Even though this mother or whoever this person is in your life is a prominent person and you know the connection is toxic and you broke free from it, you don't want it to end painfully. And I feel like you're not aware of this though. You're not aware that it's actually keeping you stuck. But I'm going to tell you this. I do see in the future with the Three of Wands, something happening here with this Knight of Cups. So even though right now you could be physically free from this person, right now, it's still not over with. So I feel like, because I don't know if you cried about this, because maybe you guys got into it with this Tower. You could have got into it with this person and you cried about it. Even though it's toxic, like I said, you broke free from it. It doesn't feel right to you because this is someone of importance. It does not feel right. Of course you're in this energy. But I'm seeing here in the future, And I'm getting here 2 nights. It's not going to be over. We got here 2 nights, both of you. So I feel like both of you moving forward in time, but it feels like moving forward in time on a more stable, slow, emotional connection. Like it feels like both of you being nice to each other. Both of you being caring to each other. In time though, this tower needs to happen. Sorry, that's the dishwasher. This tower needs to happen. The foundation that you have with this person, it needs to come crumbling down. You need it to break free. Even though it may not feel right, and we got the Ten of Swords, it's a painful ending. In the future and in time, it's going to be slowly rebuilt on being nice, sweet, respectful, and kind. You can't see it right now, but you will. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. See? Seven of Cups upright. It's not clear, but in the future, it's going to become clear because the tower has to happen. You're in the middle of it. You're in the process of it, of the tower falling down. And it doesn't feel right because you're not used to it. It's not over with. And it's actually been keeping you stuck. So this tower has to fall. It has to. So that you can stand on your own and focus on your own future. Okay, who reading is this? Who's reading this? We got Capricorn, Pisces. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, let me see what else is coming in for you. Yeah, I'm seeing here a delay in actions though. However, you, Cancer, will move forward. We got the Chariot. You're going to move forward. Even though actions between the two of you, whoever this person is going to be delayed. I do feel like you are going to be the one to move forward. I don't know what that's going to, but it's going to be hard. Yeah, you're going to see the Ten of Wands. You're going to be the one to move forward. I even feel like you're going to be the one to move forward with trying to connect with this person. But it feels like it's going to get rejected. So I feel like if they're rejecting you, that's why you're moving forward. Because I feel like you may have put yourself out there, but it wasn't reciprocated with this person. And so as hard as it is, you're going to move forward. But I'm seeing you moving forward to be in some sort of position. There's something about you needing to be, because see, the Wheel of Fortune is showing up for you. You're being prepared to take some sort of risk that you don't want to take. The Fool is in reverse. Yet there's a shift that's changing that's going to put you out there. And it's going to be hard for you to actually go through with it. Why? Why is this going to be hard for the viewer to take this risk? Because it's going to require you to be vulnerable. It's going to require you to, because she's naked right here. Whatever this is, it's going to require you to put yourself out there in a way that you're not used to. You're going to have to be vulnerable when this shift takes place. Oh, wow. And the reason why I said, oh, wow, yeah, this is good, but you don't like it. You don't see it as being good. That's why. Because maybe you did it in the past, or because of what you went through in the past. Whatever it is that you're going to be challenged to do, you're not going to initially want to do it. You're going to not be happy. This could even be moving for some of you. This could be leaving a job. But there's something here with the Chariot and this Ten of Wands going somewhere. I feel like there's something that's going to shift in your life. And it's going to require you to get up and go somewhere. A new job or a new location. And you're not going to want to do this. But when you get there, there's something about when you get there, it's going to be a blessing. Wherever you're going, it's going to be a blessing for you. You just can't see it. You don't want to do it and you can't see it. Let's see what this is. Let's look into what this is for you. Let's get a little bit more insight. What is it that the viewer is headed? Tell me about this shift. I know it's your path. I can tell you that. It's definitely part of your path. It's where you're supposed to be going. You're being called to do something that you don't want to do. But it's part of your path. Oh. Yep, see, coldness, soulmate. It says harmonious partnership, a powerful love, soul family. But look, absence of love. Love life is blocked. Let me see. Tell me more about this soulmate, this partnership. Romantic feelings. See, at a crossroads. It says here, romantic feelings, mutual attraction. Someone has feelings for you. This is someone you don't want. This, remember I said, nope, I'm not. See, look, toxicity, karmic cycle. Blocked. It's blocked. The devil. And the devil is in reverse right here. Unfinished business. So it's not just with one. There's another person here. Bridge. Another phase. You're going somewhere. So here's the deal. You're going to have to leave something toxic behind. It's not even just. This is still toxic. See, you broke free from someone that's that it feels like your mother or some sort of prominent woman in your life. Now you have to break free from a relationship that feels like a soulmate. Because on the other side, wherever it is that you're going, I don't feel like you can see. But there's something here about going somewhere. Because see here, another phase of life, a transition, bridge the gap. See, I feel like you're going somewhere. But before you go somewhere, this karmic cycle, you're going to keep repeating it. You broke free from one person, but you haven't broke free from someone else that you consider a soulmate. And until you break free from that, of course, you're not going to see where you're going as someplace that is going to make you happy, because you're still hanging on to something that you think is a soulmate. Whether it's a situation, person, place, or thing. There's something here that has you stuck. It's like you don't want to let something or someone go. Let me see what's on the other side, because on the other side looks better, but you can't see it. You will see it once you get over here. Seven of Cups is in reverse. Once you get on the other side, once you cross this bridge, you're going to see it. Taking time to relax, taking care of yourself, that's what's going to need to happen too. Because you're going to be called to go someplace and you're going to feel stuck because you don't want to leave a soulmate behind. But that soulmate is toxic. It's a karmic cycle and you have not completely broken free from it yet. That's why the devil came out upright with this one and it's in reverse over here. You broke free from one thing. Now you got to break free from a second thing. Because you got love. It's just not the love that you think. You got a soulmate. It's just not the soulmate that you think. Tell me what's on the other side of this bridge. That's part of your destiny. Because on this other side, she's by herself. She's by herself. So you're going to have to go on this next path by yourself. Completely free. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What did I say? Something holding you back. Completely free. You're going to have to completely go into this new cycle alone. By yourself. What's on the other side? Because it's like once you get there, you will see it clear. Once you get there. Oh. I'm not going to take all this. I see potential, but I'm not. It was 3 cards. I'm not taking all of that. What's on the other side though? I'm only going to take 1 card. Listen to your intuition, intense emotions. On the other side, you can't see it. That's why the moon is there. The intuition was in reverse. And then over here, the intuition is upright. On the other side is your true intuition. See, your intuition is blocked because you're around the wrong people. You're in a karmic cycle. See, the brick wall. See, you can't see clearly because you're in a karmic cycle. Look, it says here addictions, problems, obsession, dependency. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. Dependency. The shadow self. That's why you can't see. Your intuition is blocked where you are. So you're not seeing things clear. That's why I said once you get over here, it's going to make sense. Once you break free from something toxic, it says toxic situation and people, it's time to purge. Once you break free, it's going to become clear to you. It's going to become completely clear. Tell me more. You're going to be able to listen to your intuition. We got here ghosting, sudden disappearing, see, you're going to cut off all communication. You're going to go ghost. Because something happens when you get to the other side. When you get to that other side, something happens to you. Something becomes clear for you. And you're going to become ghost. Quiet. Blocking off communication from someone. Cold. Love life blocked. Your intuition is going to get back in alignment on the other side. Some of you may need to do a spiritual bath, or you may be doing one, some sort of spiritual bath, some sort of cleansing, because your intuition is blocked. Anything else? Good health is on the other side. And look, see, I told you you're going somewhere, local travel. Good health is on the other side. A change in nutrition habits, setting up a workout program, work-life balance, mini vacation, loving your single life, living your best life. And look what comes in. See, you can't see it. The unseen. Look at that. Oh, I love this for you. The unseen. Working behind the scenes is this love offer while you're living your best life. She's sitting here in the passenger seat. So that means you've given up control. You've surrendered to trying to control your life. And you're allowing the unseen to navigate and guide you. Take you where you're going to next. You're crossing that bridge. You're leaving this stuff behind. And you're loving your single life. Look what it says here. Sweeping away negativity. Negative situations. You're cleaning up your life. Decluttering your mind. Because over here, in this toxicity, your mind was clouded. Once you get over here, things are going to become clear. And look what it says here next. Sudden fast change. Taking action. Shocking events. Love striking you unexpectedly. Some of you got love coming in. See, that's what I'm saying. You got two types of love. You're still stuck in a loving, quote unquote, some sort of karmic love cycle that's blocking your life. Once you get out of that and you start cleaning up your life, all of a sudden, here it comes. It's when you're not looking, it comes in. When you're not, and I don't feel like you're necessarily looking. But the Nine of Pentacles, because remember I said you don't even see it. You may not even realize it. Even if you're not communicating with the person, there's still some sort of cycle. Maybe you're waiting on the person or waiting on some sort of situation. Or maybe you still have a particular mindset that you thought you broke free from, but it's still showing up in another area of your life. All right, let's get a final message card for you. What's the final message for this viewer? What is the final message for the viewer? Joy. And then we got completion. Then we got completion. See, the World card is upright. But look, what you don't see is joy and completion. I'm transforming your experience into joy so you may help others to rise in their own freedom. Didn't I just say you weren't free? The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse because you're still in some sort of unfinished cycle. But then once you close that out, once it comes to completion, see, her head is under the water. She can't even see it clearly. Once she comes from out of that, she's going to be on top of the water. I'm bringing some things in your life to completion so you can begin looking for all the good things out there and not these toxic things. Strength. I'm testing your strength and character to urge you to stand up for yourself and speak your truth. Some of you had to speak the truth to some sort of prominent person in your life. And look, I'm helping you recognize that control is just an illusion. Go with the flow and be free. Didn't I say that? Once you surrendered and let go and got in the passenger seat, here it is. The unseen. Things can now move in your favor. The universe can now work when you let go. Let go of your story. Let go of some sort of illusion. All right. I'll catch you in the next reading. Oh, miracles. Just so you know, you got miracles. You're going to be in your power. And look, I told you you're going to be connected to someone. Oneness. See, you're ready. Now you're going to be ready to explore a deeper love with your partner and discover new levels of bliss with each other. A deeper love of oneness with someone. Bye.